Hey guys, it's Patrick here. Now welcome back to another video on the YouTube channel where today we all know the BBL season is done and dusted for another season. And what a crazy things have happened this season. So we all know at the start of the season, at the beginning of the BBL, I made my ladder predictions. That turns out they went horribly wrong. And today, I'm going to be reacting to my ladder predictions. But however, before we get into today's video, I just want to say that 66% of you guys aren't subscribed to the channel, and I think we can definitely change that. So, please, if any of you guys are new around here, please smash that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well and turn on post notifications. So that way, no one misses out on any new videos. But anyway, guys, without further ado, let's get in and get straight into the video. Okay, I'm not looking forward to this at all, because the team I had to get the wooden spoon this season was this season's premiers, the Hobart Hurricanes. Now, when you think about it, the Hurricanes actually have a pretty solid team, which they did all season. Despite the fact that they had Matthew Wade, Tim David, Meredith, Nathan Ellis, and Mitch Owen. See, a lot of people underestimate Hobart. Even myself. That's why I had them last, because every time I think they'll go good, they go terrible. Yeah, so that's why I had them to get the wooden spoon, because I didn't think that they were actually that good until Mitchell Owen came in as opening batsman and turned up the heat. Yeah. But this year's wooden spooners went to the Adelaide Scorchers. Okay, moving on now. Yeah, I was pretty embarrassed by that one, because they ended up beating the Thunder in the final. Which is gonna haunt me forever! Okay, the team I had in 7th place was, in fact, I actually put down the Melbourne Stars. Now, a lot of people had them to get the spoon. A lot of people had them below the top 4, which I did for purpose reasons. You know, I know the Stars have a stacked squad for a reason. But behind the scenes and the way they play, I actually didn't think that they had a chance. And I honestly thought I would get this prediction right, because they were 0-5 before 2025 until they went on a massive run and made finals for the first time since 2020, which is a massive effort to be 0-5 at the start of the year to now making finals. But I'm afraid their chances were cut short after the Thunder knocking them out of the finals. But it was still a massive achievement for the Stars. The way they played, Glenn Maxwell just absolutely went mad in the last couple of games of the season to keep their finals hopes alive. But the team I had in 7th was the Stars, but the team that actually came 7th was the reigning champions from last season, the Brisbane Heat. In 6th place, I had the Adelaide Scorchers, but in reality, they got the wooden spoon this season, which it disappoints me, because I honestly thought the Scorchers had the chance of going pretty good this season. If you look at their team, it's stacked to the brim with stars. You got Chris Wynn there for the experience, a big hitter. You got Matt Short. He's a fantastic player, Matt Shaw. Alex Ross for the experience as well. Their latest signing. Overton was fantastic with the bat and ball. But I just don't know what went wrong for the Scorchers this season. And I honestly reckon they surprised everyone this season. Yes, they won some games. But they have a lot of thinking to do. Because like with the Melbourne Stars, they have a pretty decent team. But I just don't know what went wrong for the Scorchers. But however, the Melbourne Renegades got 6 instead. But however, in 5th place though, I had the Melbourne Renegades to get 5th. Now, obviously, the Renegades, they had a pretty up and down season this season. Like, I thought they probably could have done better with the team they had. Like Jack Fraser McGurk, he's a rising star in the making, and I thought he wasn't as productive as I thought. I think that's the word I'm saying. He wasn't as productive as I hoped he would go. Like, obviously, I know the Renegades definitely had another one of those seasons where they struggled at times and the pressure got to them. I had them at 5th because I thought the Renegades are building something, and I think they will get better as the years go by. But in reality, in 5th place, I actually had the Renegades to get 5th. But what I meant was the Perth Scorchers actually got 5th instead of them. In 4th place, however, we had my boys, the Sydney Thunder, to finish 4th this season. Now, the Thunder actually got 3rd. They came 3rd this season, which they surprised pretty much everyone this season. The Thunder, like even myself, like they proved me wrong. Now, with the Thunder this season, obviously, we had David Warner as our new captain. We fixed it up a lot of things behind the scenes with Trent Copeland coming in as our new general manager role. And obviously, he must have taught them something pretty well, because I was not expecting to be 3rd at all. And despite the fact the Thunder came so close but fell short in the grand final against the Hobart Hurricanes, we had players like Warner, Sam Constance, he played well for a bit, Daniel Sams and Bancroft. The two bastards got injured halfway through the season. We all thought that was our season done, but we kept on fighting. We kept fighting. We had the passion to go through to the finals. Obviously, Lockie Ferguson and Rutherford, 2 of our international draft pickups, went very, very smoothly. Chris Green surprised us this season with the ball. Nathan McAndrew, he had his up and down games. West Agar, he was very, very good at the start of the season, but kind of fell off a cliff at the end. Sanjo, like all of our spinners, Tom Andrews was fantastic. Like, everyone was fantastic. Sam Billings as well. Like, everyone, we had some great leadership, and that makes me proud to see this team that is the exact same team almost that played last season from when we got the wooden spoon. All we needed was a bit of momentum behind the scenes and proper leadership and determination to turn things around. I honestly thought the Thunder would get 4th this season, but the Melbourne Stars finished 4th instead of them. In 3rd place, I had the Sydney Sixers to finish third. Now, look, the Sixers are just... Obviously, I hate the Sixers. I cannot stand them. I hate them with a passion, but I will have to admit they have some incredible players on their team. Obviously, James Vince had a fantastic season. Ben Dorshers was probably by far one of the best players in the whole tournament, to be honest. He came in there and surprised everyone. The Sixers, they kept the same team that works every time. Obviously, until when Smith came back from Test cricket, Steve Smith went ballistic. I'm pretty sure he scored 100 against the Perth Scorchers. Then he scored 50 as well the following game until he got caught up to play in Sri Lanka, which kicks off later too. Obviously, I cannot wait to see how he goes. Let's hope his shoulder is okay. But the Sixers, like they always do, they always find the way. And they actually had a pretty good season, to be honest, if they ask me. The best part about their season was when it ended by the better team in Sydney, which was the Thunder. But the team that actually came third was the Thunder. Right, this is where my predictions went horribly wrong. This is where my predictions went horribly wrong. So, in second place, I had the Perth Scorchers. Now, first of all, I was not expecting to see the Perth Scorchers fall off a cliff this season. I was definitely not expecting it. Obviously, I know the Scorchers have a lot of success. They have a lot of experience under their belt. Obviously, when they needed to win the most, I'm afraid they didn't pull it off. I'm afraid for them. I just don't really know what went wrong for them. Obviously, and until this season, this was the second time in their history that the club has missed out on finals. For the second time in history, they didn't make the top four. For the second time in history. Which, it surprises everyone to see the Scorchers. Like, how does a successful club like the Perth Scorchers just fell apart? And with the players they have too, like Cooper Connolly, they've got Josh Inglis, they got Behrendorff and Andrew Ty as well, backing them up as well. Like, I was expecting the Perth Scorchers to do better, to be honest with you. But the team that actually came second place was the Sydney Sixers. And last but not least, the team I had to top the comp this season was the Brisbane Heat, the reigning champions. Obviously, I honestly thought the Brisbane Heat would go very, very good this season with the team they had. Obviously, last season, they won the comp. I thought they could have done it again. But I'm afraid that their car broke down, pretty much. Obviously, I know the Brisbane Heat had players out. The Heat had Kawaja and Marnus Wabushe out for most of the season due to the fact they were playing for Australia in Test cricket. Obviously, like Matt Koeman had a pretty good season. Who else went well this season? Matt Renshaw was pretty good. Obviously, the Brisbane Heat definitely surprised everyone this season. Obviously, I was not expecting them to have a massive downfall. But with the team they had Nathan McSweeney in there. He just got dropped from the Australian Test squad. He came back to the BBL and he tore everyone to shreds. And I honestly thought there was still hope for him. And Colin Mongo as well, he was also out as well this season, but I just don't know what went wrong. With the team they had, they probably could have done way better than that. But they actually came 7th place. 7th place. That's embarrassing, I'm afraid. I'm sorry, Brisbane Heat fans. And if there are any Heat fans watching, you guys are probably embarrassed. Like, I reckon, look, I was not expecting the Heat to have a downfall this season, but I just don't know what to say. But the team that actually came first was the team that won the comp this season, and that was the Hobart Hurricanes. It still haunts me! So, there you guys have it. My ladder predictions to what actually happened. Yeah, I'm pretty embarrassed by my predictions this season, but most people had the same too. So you guys can't blame me on this. Now, first of all, it has been a crazy couple of weeks, and that is the end of another BBL season. This was probably one of the best seasons we've ever had when it comes to audience lives and passion and TV audiences as well. Like, it was such a very interesting comp this season, and I want to congratulate the Hobart Hurricanes for taking out your first ever BBL title. I'm still pissed off that you guys had to do it against the Thunder. If it was against any other club, I would have been happy for you guys. I'm still a bit disappointed about the Thunder not winning the comp this season. We were one game short. We were one more win away from snatching that title. It's going to haunt me forever. But however, I am proud of the season the Thunder had, from the wooden spoon last season to top 4 and one win away from ultimate glory. It makes me so proud of this club and the way we have came back from the dead. Anyway, guys, that's the end of my BBL content for this season. Just because the BBL season is over, it doesn't mean that's the end of my cricket content for this season either. Obviously, I still play cricket as well for the rest of the season into February and into March as well. So there will be match day vlogs coming out very soon. And don't forget about the test series in Sri Lanka as well. I want to wish all of our Aussies all the best of luck, and let's finally win this series and not weather it like we always do in Sri Lanka. But anyway, guys, thank you guys all so much for watching today's video. If any of you guys are new around here, please smash that like button, subscribe if you guys are new around here, and turn on post notifications as well, guys. Don't forget to like the video as well, guys. If you guys did enjoy it, don't forget to follow me on my TikTok and Instagram as well. It's just Patrick Westby. It should be the first account that pops up. But anyway, guys, thank you guys all so much for watching. Until next time, see you guys all later. Bye!